thinking that we really all need a tremendous hug in the world right now.
Yeah.
But in our country, we need you to be Mamala of the country.
Yeah.
Kamala has kids, does she?
I don't think so. She's practiced a lot, but no.
What did you just say, Kate?
Nothing.
What did you just say? Welcome back to the show. Dana Loesch here with you. But we're at the top of this third hour. That was Drew Barrymore to Kamala Harris. We need you to be the Mamala of the country. Oh. You know that phrase, I just threw up a little bit in my mouth. This makes me want to throw up a lot in everybody's mouth.
No, stop. I want that phrase retired.
Why is that? Oh, stop being so cringe, people. I don't dislike Drew Barrymore, but that was really cringe. And I also don't get, first off, welcome back to the show. Dana Loesch with you. Good to be with you. I'm already like jumping into it. I've never watched her show. I don't really watch a lot of TV unless it's horror or like historical documentary.
Or sci-fi, Constellation.
Yeah, sci-fi. Yeah, and maybe some baking stuff. That's about it. But I don't really watch like television. I don't watch like daytime shows or I'm here. But I've noticed in all the clips that I've seen of her on her set, Drew Barrymore doing her program, she gets right on the edge of the couch and gets real close to the other person. Have you noticed this? I get real weird when people get in my space. It's weird. And am I the only one who sees, like, she gets right up there, leans right up in her, and it's just, I don't know. Like, Kamala's there. Kamala has read her body language. Her hands are clasped and not in a way that speaks of power. She's, sitting there. She's got her leg crossed away from Drew Barrymore. So she's sort of, angled away from her. She just looks uncomfortable sitting on that couch. Whereas Drew Barrymore is like all right there, leaning towards her. It's just weird. It looks weird, right? Maybe Barrymore's trying to go for the vibe of I'm just here. We're having a ladies' chat.
It's weird because the couch is the size of two couches. So
yeah,
it looks like she's really uncomfortably close to her. I think it was just a regular sofa, it wouldn't look so bad.
It wouldn't look so bad. But you need to be the Mamala, and then the audience, seals. Is that all it takes anymore? Mamala. Is that all it takes? Golly. I don't even know what that means.
She's not even qualified to be Mamala of anything.
She's a DEI hire.
Let alone the country.
What is this? Again, is this, okay, first off, is this new? Audio Soundbite 20. Is this a new one of her saying this?
Yeah, this is actually very recent, yes.
Okay, so remember the last time she told you what she ate for breakfast? Now she's going to tell you again. Go ahead.
My mother always used to say to me, don't you ever let anybody tell you who you are. You tell them who you are. Right? I have another saying. I eat no for breakfast. I don't hear no until maybe the 10th time. Don't hear no. Don't hear no.
What does that even mean?
Hardest hit, the Me Too movement.
Again, I feel like a Happy Gilmore moment. You eat no for breakfast?
No.
What does that mean? She eats no for breakfast. What does that mean?
It means no does not mean no until like the 10th time.
From her or from that person?
Well, she's not going to take a no until like the 10th time. She can't hear it. Doesn't hear it. She eats it for breakfast.
Well, then you would not want the no.
Unless she's hungry for breakfast.
Why is this so dumb? Why? Because she says this stuff. That's why. Oh, there's more. Oh, but wait. With the purchase of one slap chop, you get a second. Audio Soundbite 21. S'il te plaît.
That you are worthy of and entitled to receive an investment in your dream and your ambition, and to seek out the resources that exist, and we're trying to make it easier for you to find those resources.
No, you don't. No one owes it. You're not owed anything. Well, I have a dream to be the world's best underwater basket weaver. And I am entitled to receive an investment in my dream and ambition.
Entitled?
Yes. Worthy and entitled. No,
So more
you're
than,
not.
So more than just given an opportunity, you're
No,
entitled.
we're past that, Kane. We're past giving people opportunities. They can't get off their lazy backsides and do something themselves, so the government will do it for them. No, you're owed to have someone else have their back broken and bent over so that they can afford you your dream. That's it.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
That's the American dream, all right, huh?
Let's see. Yeah, the American dream is that apparently the government owes you one. That's the
And
new
who's
American
the government? I
dream.
wonder who funds the government. That's weird.
It's weird. Well, it's us, but the government thinks that the money comes from the ether.
Oh.
And they can just pick it out of the air. It's amazing. That's what they believe. I don't think I agree with that, but
They sure are generous with our money.
yeah.
It's weird.
Oh, speaking of being generous with money, can we hear Secretary, Mayor, New Mom, Vice Admiral of the Canoe Fleet at Camp Wimpy Tonka, Poot Booty Juice, audio sent by 25. This is where our money's going. Listen.
Because we recognize the relationship between housing affordability and transportation options. Specifically with regard to the program, just recently, in fact, earlier this month, FTA announced $17.6 million in grants going to 20 communities in 16 states to support equitable transit-oriented development. And the goal is to, again, try to integrate our thinking about what are the two biggest costs for most households taken together, housing and transportation.
I wanted to look up this phrase, equitable transit-oriented. Well, you know, he's oriented for the transit, Kane. I identify as a train. Let's see, what? So they're everywhere, these things. So, like, for instance, the city of Austin.
Wait, that's a thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got, city of Austin, they got, it's called ETOD, Equitable Transit-Oriented Development. Their Cap Metro was awarded $3.15 million from the Federal Transit Administration's pilot grant to produce an equitable transit-oriented development study. Not even like an actual ride, just a study of rides. Oh, Lord. Yeah. So what does that mean? This is what the study, I guess, for the equitable transit-oriented development is. It says their goal, number 1, enable all residents to benefit from safe, sustainable, and accessible transportation. Number 2, help to close racial, health, and wealth gaps. Wait, what? Yeah. Help to close racial, health, and wealth gaps. With transit? Yeah. What? Preserving and increasing housing opportunities that are affordable and attainable. Wait a minute. What?
All these things would be solved by the free market.
But that means people actually have to do stuff, Kane. People who don't want to do stuff want a government to do it for them. They don't want to do stuff. They want people who want to do stuff for other people so they can control those other people through doing stuff for other people to do the stuff for them. That's what it is. They also want to expand diverse cultural heritage and small BIPOC-owned and legacy businesses. There's a whole bunch of stuff that has actually nothing to do with transit here. But why is it called transit?
It's transit.
The hell does closing racial, health, and wealth gaps have to do with transit?
It's not transit, Dana. It's transit-oriented.
Oh, that's right. Transit-oriented. Well, it kind of has something to do with transit, I guess.
It's oriented around transit.
Yeah, it's oriented around the transit,
It may have absolutely nothing to do with transit, but it's transit-oriented.
Yeah, like saying that you're like, well, you're a dude who wants to orient to being a woman. Well, you're not going to be anywhere near it, but you're, you want to be It's so dumb. What is this? So
And
this
it's
is
equitable.
Yeah, it's equitable. And there are tons of these things in every city. They've got,
Chicago has one.
Chicago has
Austin,
one,
obviously, we just talked
Indiana or Indianapolis. They've got, the city of Chicago. They got grants. They're giving grants up to $250,000. What? Yeah. And they have pictures of trains and stuff and buses, but I don't know what the hell what any of this stuff has to do with trains and buses.
Is a train?
They want to
equal a
promote
bus?
public health and add to the city's tax base and solve racial gaps. Wait, what? What does that have to? What?
They're not going to add to the tax base by taking tax money. How do you add to the tax base?
Shh, that's a math question. We do not like math here in the city of Chicago. Math is racist and unequitable. It's because it's math and it's unequitable. I mean, this is a joke. I mean, if you want to live in Borderlands, this is how you live in Borderlands. This is how it starts.
They've been talking, by the way, about equitable transit-oriented development plans since like 2020.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, Indianapolis. They've got equitable transit-oriented development.
Since 2018. How have I not heard about this before?
Yeah, has nothing to do with actual like transit. They said that they wanted to enable equitable access to like housing and that. Wait, what? What? That's not transit.
It's transit-oriented, though, Dana. That's what it is.
I mean, it's a thing that identifies as being like oriented around transit.
Right.
This is what our money is going for.